What is teamwork? The combined action of a group of people. The strength of the team is each individual member. And the strength of each member is the team.
Freestyle Mania!
We're not nameless, we're not.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing Competition, the first competition of the night. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners, advancing to the semi-final round. So, Los Angeles, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Getting us started on a Saturday night, it's Team Thunder Roar's Preston Collins. He'll be facing off against Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy. Camden Murphy took the event earlier today on a quest to go back-to-back in this racing competition. Of course, he also took the BKT overall event. First, he has to get through Preston Collins, who made it all the way to the semifinals, almost made it to the finals, was eliminated by a very close time. So Preston trying to get back to the top. They're gonna reset here at the line. They inch forward and get set once more. Classroom Crusher is set. Thunder Roars is set. Here we go. And your winner, Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy, moving on to the semifinals, eliminating Thunder Roars. Classroom Crusher took the last victory as we look forward to our next matchup here in round 1 of JCB Racing. Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. His opponent, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Tristan England made it to the finals where he was eliminated by Camden Murphy. Classroom Crusher Devin Winfield has one racing competition win on the series. Let's go racing! Going to the replays here, get a word from the booth. They're going to take a look at a very close race coming down the stretch. Who do you think won? Take a look at the board, and I think I see it. JCB Digatron take it out, El Toro Loco. Tristan England moving on to the semifinals, where it'll be a matchup of the finals earlier today. Classroom Crusher, JCB going at it again. The winner of your last matchup was JCB Digatron. Carson Williams, Monster My Dalmatian. His opponent, Alex Barden, Megalodon. Carson Williams has one racing victory on the series. Same with Alex Barden, Megalodon. They're going to restage at the line, so inching forward to make sure they have an even start. Megalodon once again having to restage. It looks like Megalodon might be at an angle. Set at the line, Megalodon. They're set, let's go. And your winner, Megalodon, moving on to the semifinals, eliminating Monster My Dalmatian. Your winner of the last matchup was Megalodon as they move on to the semifinals, but we still have one more matchup in round one of JCB Racing. Your opponents, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. He's facing off against Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood still looking for her first racing victory of the series. She's been to the finals twice. Tyler Menninga has a few racing wins under his belt. They're 1-1 on this series so far when they've seen each other. So who gets the edge this time? Let's go racing! And your winner, Gravedigger, getting the victory. Taking a look here at the JCB Racing Competition bracket, Classroom Crusher will face off against JCB Digatron. And your next matchup will be Megalodon facing off against Gravedigger in the semifinal rounds.
It's time for the Monster Jam JCB Racing semifinal round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So LA, I gotta know, are you ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
If you think Classroom Crusher's winning this thing, make some noise. Or if you think JCB Digatron's winning this thing, let me hear ya. Well, let's find out as it gets set at the line. Classroom Crusher inching forward, but a bit on the outside of that starting line you see here. They are set. Let's go racing. Your winner, JCB Digatron. He gets his revenge and takes out Camden Murphy after falling to him in the JCB Racing competition at today's earlier event. JCB head into the finals. Tristan England, JCB Digatron is set in the finals. We have to see who's going to join them. If you think Gravedigger's winning this thing, let me hear ya. Or if you think that Megalodon's going to walk away with the victory, make some noise. Oh, it sounds pretty even out there. Let's find out. Alex Barden has both victories on the season. Does that continue? And your winner, Gravedigger, getting the victory. He's headed to the finals where he'll face off against Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Alex Barden, eliminated in the semifinals, still earned himself valuable points for his team. That is 4 points for Alex. But right now, it is all about the final matchup. JCB Digatron, Gravedigger going head-to-head in the racing finals.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So LA, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
A multiple-time series champion and a multiple-time world champion from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. The 2023 Racing World Champion and a Series Champion from Paris, Texas, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Excited for the matchup of these two competitors, but here in this series, they've met a multitude of times. Tristan England is 4-0 against Tyler Meninga. Tyler trying to get some revenge. Took the BKT overall event championship yesterday. Tristan trying to get his first of the weekend. They're 1-2 in the series points, so you do have some drama built up right here. Who's moving on? Gravedigger or Tristan England? JCB, who claims the first points? Gravedigger moves forward, but as I look into the hole of JCB, seeing if he's able to fire up, he may be dealing with some issues out there on the track. And out comes his crew chief. Out comes the crew chief here to check in on them. And you see there, they're communicating between one another, whatever you want to call it. Gino out there on the track, making sure that he is all good and ready to go. Let's find out what is happening. 60 seconds comes on the clock. So here's how this plays out, LA. If he's not able to fire up in these 60 seconds, he's eliminated, and they should move out the previous competitor who he eliminated. They're working hard, which would be Classroom Crusher. If he's unable to fire, Tristan England cannot catch a break so far. David, I don't know if you're back there, but what's the scene behind there? David might not be back there ready to go. Let's find out. 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah,
LA.
with 30 seconds, Ray, the time is running down. I'm not quite sure what Gio is doing right now, but he seems to have, he seems to walked off.
20 seconds on that clock. Once again, if he's not able to fire, Tristan England, you see the frustration pouring through. Visor slamming his hands down there on the steering wheel. We saw some damage taken earlier in today's competition. He is not able to fire, which means that he will not be able to compete. And out comes the crew.
Ray, you hear him here in the stands. They are very disappointed, and I don't blame them. You know, when you come to the Monster Jam JCB Racing competition, this is arguably one of the most exciting competitions we have because these drivers fight so hard to not hit the turn cones, get out here, past the finish line before their competitors. So this is going to be a tough one for Tristan, but you know, I have no doubt, you said it earlier in our trackside, that this team has had the least amount of technical difficulties up to this point in the series. So I have no doubt that they'll be able to get him back in shape for the remainder of the event. At least, that's what I hope.
Yeah, we'll see. As you said there, Taylor, that they are battling, you know, they're battling these track editions, they're battling the trucks, and they're battling opponents. So it is a lot all mixed into one. Also, with that, give it some noise right here for Tristan England, JCB Digatron. You see him hanging out of the truck. I know he's frustrated. They also enjoy this competition because it's old school Monster Jam. There is no fan scoring. There is no expert scoring. It all just comes down to driving abilities. He gets a parade lap off here. He gives the thumbs down to Tyler Menninga. So I love it. It's just fired up right here. LA, we're going to clear him off of the track. One other thing to keep in mind, we do have starting lights at the end zones of these track. How it works, that first light is yellow. Once they are set at the line, the second light will go amber, and then once they are ready to go, it turns green. There is one at each of the end zone of the lap, so that is how they know when to fire off. We have Tristan cleared, which means that is the competitor that he eliminated in the semifinals. Please give a big round of applause for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Appreciate your input there, David and Taylor. Quick to be on it, as well as our team behind the scenes. We had some drama early on, and of course, they are ready to go. So, built it up, and then had to take a little break there as we got our drivers set at the line. But LA, you guys feeling good? You ready to see some more Monster Jam racing? We made you wait for it. Gravedigger is set at the line. Camden Murphy inching forward. He took the event earlier today. Can he do it again? Let's go green! Extremely close race. We're going to go ahead to the replay, take a look at the big board. Who do you think it is coming down to the stretch? They slow it down for you here. Oh, it is close. It is close. But if my eyes are correct, I can't tell you who I think it is, but I think you guys know. Here it is, coming forward. The same thing, a replay booth is seen, and your winner, Gravedigger! Tyler Menninga holds off Tristan England, JCB Digatron, and Classroom Crusher to get the competition win. Tyler Menninga seals it right there in a very dramatic first round of JCB racing. Tyler Menninga gets another event victory, walking away in a very close competition win over Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden had all of the victories against Camden going into this thing, or all the victories against Tyler going into this thing, but Tyler says, not today, I got this thing, and he makes his way out of the truck. He took the overall event championship yesterday, trying to get back on top of the leaderboard and making his way out to the track. His teammate, Drew Slough. We're gonna go ahead and get Tyler a microphone so he can talk to you guys. Let's catch up with Tyler Menninga and Team Gravedigger.
Here we go, Tyler Menninga taking the JCB Racing victory. We thought you were gonna go up against Tristan England. A little switcheroo there at the end, beating Camden Murphy. What's going through your mind?
You know what, I felt so good on this track tonight. I don't care who was in the other lane. I'm telling you right now, my crew guys have got this truck set up perfect for me. Drew's coming up out here in the bike here in a couple minutes, but don't go anywhere, because next up is two-wheel skills. And I'm gonna do stuff with this truck that you've never seen before. LA, what do you guys think about that?
Come on, Los Angeles! Keep it going for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger gets the win. Now let's see how that plays out on the BKT overall event leaderboard. So this is where it really shakes out. We know Tyler's at the top. Now look at that second spot and look at where Team JCB Digatron is. He's now tied for third. He was not able to fire, so that means Team Classroom Crusher goes from having 4 points to having 7 points. It is a big jump for him there on the leaderboard. So now Team JCB Digatron has to fight back a 4-point difference from that first place spot. That is how it plays out here at these live events. Also tied at the third place spot is Team Megalodon, Alex Barden. Now, the rest of the field, they are all tied at 5 with 2 points apiece. Coming up next is our two-wheel skills competition. Drivers have 2 attempts on 2 wheels out there on the track. You're going to see an array of moves, and the scoring is all up to you at judgeszone.com. Two-wheel skills coming up next.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I hope you're having as much fun as we are over here in section 115. I got my new friends Arlette and Abraham here with me. You guys say, "What's up, LA?"
What's up, LA?
Yes, nice job, nice job. All right, you two and I, we're gonna play a game, okay? Yes, I know they were telling me how much they love games, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? But you're gonna have to work together as a team to get this correct, all right? You know this one.
I know it.
You don't even know the game. What do you mean? Well, you know what? I have no doubt that you do know this one, okay? It's called Finish the Lyric.
I know it. It might be.
I think you do. I think you do, okay? So we're gonna play Finish the Lyric. We're gonna play a song. All you have to do is when the music stops, keep singing. Easy enough, right? All right, let's play it. Here we go.
To be is it over? Let them go. Oh, let them go. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Make some noise! Make some noise for Abraham and Arlette. That was perfect. And you know what? You both sound so amazing that I think you deserve to let it go even more in just a few more months, because Elsa is coming here to the Crypto Center with Disney on Ice, and you are going home with 4 tickets to see Disney on Ice. They will be here in December, folks, so make sure to go to Felt Entertainment to get your tickets. But right now, these are for you, and I'll see you back here in December for Disney on Ice. Let's dance. Everybody make some noise one more time for Arlette and Abraham. Wait, bye.
Thank you.
Well, you just saw JCB Racing, where Tyler Menninga Gravedigger got the victory, but now it is time for the two-wheel skills competition. You're about to see the most technical moves in the sport on just 2 wheels. So to break down what's going to be happening, how you guys can score, let's catch up with Taylor out there on the track.
All right, so I got judgeszone.com pulled up and ready on my phone. That's all you fans have to do. Take out your smartphones, scan the QR code right here on the video board, or again, just open up a new web browser and go to judgeszone.com. Type in the city code LOS, like Los Angeles. Press submit, and then this is the screen you'll reach. You'll see a BKT tire on a sliding scale. Slide it up or down and press submit to lock in your score. Now keep in mind, you'll only have 20 seconds for this entire process. So from here on out, leave it up and ready to go, because it's time for the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Coming up first, a man from Liberty City, Texas, Preston Collins, Thunder Roris. First attempt there from Preston Collins. He still has 1 attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, we just talked about this. You'll scan that QR code if you haven't already, or just go directly there in a new web browser. You got 5 seconds remaining to cast your scores.
Preston Collins Thunder Roar is still looking for his first competition victory here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Score coming up for Preston is 6.588, getting us started in this competition. But we have 7 competitors out here ready to go. Coming up next, we have Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. First attempt from Carson Williams. He has 1 more remaining.
Put your paws together for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. And hey, fun fact, expert tip, once you get to the scoring screen, you don't have to keep scanning the QR code. Just wait for it to finish tabulating and cast your next score.
Carson Williams going out there with 2 attempts as well, and the score comes up on the board for Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 6.291, which is good enough for 2nd place in this competition. Coming up next is the mythical figure, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. See a quick first attempt there from Kayla Blood. She still has 1 more remaining.
Los Angeles, I need you to get loud for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Let her hear you. Score now, everybody. Score now at judgeszone.com. You got a few moments left to do so. Ray, what'd you think?
I thought that was great. Caleb Blood hitting you with some combination moves. Made it look easy out there on the track. The score to beat is 6.588, and the score for Sparkle Smash is just taking it 6.687. 6.687 is now the score to beat. But coming up next, you just saw him win the JCB Racing competition. Can he go back to back? It's Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Combination for move for Tyler, gets into a tombstone. Moving those BK tires back and forth. Another combination move. This is still one attempt. Moonwalking it backwards to the pod. A three-piece combo turns into a four-piece combo, and maybe a five-piece combo. He's hungry. He's serving up dinner. You see just one attempt right there. He still has one more remaining. Goes into a bicycle, a sidewall attempt.
That was Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Los Angeles, turn those screams into scores. Go quickly to judgeszone.com because here comes Tyler.
Tyler Menninga took you on a ride. We don't need to see a score, just put it on the board. Boom! 9.748, you got a new leader. That is the highest score of this entire series, a 9.748. I don't know who he's pointing to, but man, he is fired up out there. Tyler Menninga is now the driver to beat in this competition. David.
Let's take a look now at the leaderboard. We have Tyler Menninga, Team Gravedigger, right there at the top, 9.748. Sparkle Smash, Caleb Blood, 6.687 in the second spot. Coming in third, we have Thunder Roars, Preston Collins, 6.588. And then Carson Williams right there in the fourth spot with the 6.291. But we still have four more competitors to go here in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge.
Yeah, looking great out there for Tyler Menninga. Driver to beat in this competition and the driver to beat in this event so far. You saw him claim the JCB Racing competition victory, and that's a high score for Tyler Menninga. That was ridiculous. So much of those moves out there, and of course he has his team. They had to clear him off the track. Taking a look at this replay, this is the second attempt. That there's called a bicycle. Once he puts it on the side of those tires, that is a sidewall hitting you with a little spin. If you ain't spinning, you ain't winning. So he had a bunch of combos out there. He said, you know what, let me add a little sauce to this on the side. That's a driver to beat. Taylor, I know you're there with the fans in the stands. What do you got going on?
Yeah, I'm here with Tauheed and his crew. Wave hi, guys. All right, you guys are gonna have to work together as a team, okay? Because it's time for the Monster Jam Mini Jams race. So let's take it up to the video board. We're gonna get 3 Monster Jam trucks here at the line, all right? Tauheed, we've got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. All you have to do is tell me who you guys think is gonna win this race, and you could be going home with a prize. Let's see if you can be a good crew chief. Go ahead, talk to your people. You guys figure it out. I'll give you a few seconds. LA, y'all are playing too, so figure out who you think is gonna win this race.
She chose the Megalodon.
We're choosing Megalodon. Let's go green. All right, they're off, but Megalodon's kind of in the back right now. Tauheed, you still feeling confident about this one?
I don't know what to say.
That's all right, it's all right. We're just gonna watch and find out. Monster Jam, who do you think is gonna take this race? Let me hear you. Everybody give it up for Tauheed and his crew. Great job, great job. All right, well, hey, you guys won. So you're going home with a Monster Jam flag, but Tauheed, look very closely. Do you see, it's got stuff written all over. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the signatures of every single Monster Jam driver and FMX rider, and it's going home with you. Everybody make some noise for Tauheed. Wait, bye.
Coming up out there on the track, you saw him fall to Tyler Meniga in the racing finals. Can he get to the top this time? He's gonna need a big score. It's Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy now on his front 2 BKT tires. He's trying to moonwalk it up the ramp. Can he get it up? Camden Murphy showing you how much control he has of that Monster Jam truck. He still has 1 attempt remaining.
Put your hands together for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Scores are open. Everybody's scores are open. So take out those phones and go to judgeszone.com.
Camden Murphy still with a solid 2-wheel skills run after that combination moves, hitting the wheelie going back up the pod. The moonwalk coming up the pod. Even he comes out and says, that's okay. Score going up for Classroom Crusher. Where's this put him at on the board? 7.433 is good enough for second place in this competition. Tyler Meniga, Gravedigger, still the team to beat at the top of the board. But coming out next, the other man from Rockport, Texas, Alex Barden, Megalodon. attempt there, the reverse popper from Megalodon. 1 attempt remaining. Still balancing this Monster Jam truck, 12,000 pounds.
Make some noise for Alex Barden, Megalodon. It is time to score, everybody. It's time to score. You got about 10 seconds remaining to cast.
Such a consistent driver, always delivering out there. Alex Barden making his way out of Megalodon to say hello to you fans here in Los Angeles. 2 great attempts right there. Score coming in for Megalodon is a 7.391. That's good enough for 3rd place in this competition. Gravedigger's still been hanging on, but right now you have the man from Las Vegas, Nevada coming out next. Let's bring out the bull. It's Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Popper with the mini moonwalk right there off of the pod. He's gonna go up for 1 more attempt.
Put your horns up for Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, you only have 20 seconds, so let's lock it in.
Devin Winfield, El Toro Loco, 2 solid attempts out there, but is it enough to catch Gravedigger? It's gonna be very difficult. We'll find out here soon. Scores are tabulating. Scores are coming in. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.247. Good enough for 2nd place. It earns some valuable points, but that means your winner in the 2-wheel skills competition is back-to-back competition wins. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, has the highest score of the series, a 9.748, and that holds off all other competitors. Making his way to the pod 1 more time. Let's catch up with Team Gravedigger. Let's talk to him, David.
This is back-to-back competition wins right now, Tyler Menninga. I give you a pat on the back, man, but you are on fire. So let's talk to the people. Two-wheel skills win.
Yeah, you know what? Monster Jam Freestyle Mania presented by Spin Master. That's how you spin a truck right there. I don't care. No more donuts are boring. I like the sidewall donuts, man. I hope you guys are enjoying Monster Jam so far tonight. Freestyle Mania is awesome. We're only just a touch in, guys. Drew's about to come out on that bike. I can't wait.
What do you think Drew's gonna bring out here for Team Gravedigger?
You know, I just pulled him aside in the back and said, Drew, tonight's our night. I'm gonna sweep all these competitions tonight. That's my goal. I got something up my sleeve for you guys for freestyle. That's what Gravedigger's known for, baby. Over 40 years of wild, crazy, ragged edge freestyles. Then I can promise you one thing. As long as I'm behind the wheel, it's gonna stay that way. So LA, are you guys ready?
Let's go, Los Angeles!
Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, the driver to beat. He claims the first 16 points for Team Gravedigger. His counterpart, Drew Slough, will see if he can hang on, and that holds true for all of our other FMX competitors as well. For now, it is officially halftime. Feel free to go to the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master, and we're taking a quick break, but when we come back, we have FMX coming up next. It is halftime, y'all. We'll be right back. Also, take a look at the video board for some very special VIP messages. Monster Jam athletes out there on the track, but now it's time to switch up to their FMX counterparts. Los Angeles, make some noise for the boys. Here comes Monster Jam Freestyle Motocross. Introducing your teams, representing Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson. Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Team Gravedigger, Drew Slough. Team Thunder Roars, Braden Anderson. Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. Team JCB Digatron, Ripper Ray Noriega. Team Megalodon, Dean Pate. Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue.
Los Angeles, welcome back to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It is time for the FMX Best Whip, a crucial competition where each rider will now earn points towards their team's total. You fans will still get 20 seconds to score at judgeszone.com. Remember that city code is still LOS. So before we get into it, Los Angeles, who's ready for the Best Whip competition?
Getting us started, it's Ripper Ray Noriega, JCB Digatron. Ray Noriega's having some great runs here in this competition so far in the series. Has a few FMX Best Whip wins. Looking to get another. He's gonna need to make up some ground for his Monster Jam counterpart, Tristan England. And here he goes.
Make some noise for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Just like with your Monster Jam drivers, you got 20 seconds to lock in your score.
Ray Noriega delivering on his first attempt. A great whip, the 180 turn midway in the air and turning it back at the last second. Gives me chills just watching it every single time. Scores are tabulating. As Taylor said, judgeszone.com is how you score, and the score for Team JCB Ticketron is 7.153. He doesn't like that, throws up his hands at 7.153, but he is the driver to beat right now in the competition. Moving forward, Braden Anderson, Thunder Roars. Braden looking for his first competition victory of the series. Has come so close, but has yet to get one. Can he change that in Los Angeles? Let's ride.
Monster Jam. I want to see if you guys can do this. Let me hear you roar for Braden Anderson, Thunder Roars. That was nice. Great job, guys. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com.
Braden Anderson, Thunder Roars with a great, that was a moto whip variation, landing just at the last second with the turn. He knows what he did. The score, 7.153 is the score to beat. And the score for Thunder Roars is 7.650. Enough to take out JCB in this competition. But right now, let's go to the man from Paso Robles, California, Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Dean Pate, as I said, from Paso Robles. Has a few victories here in the best whip competition. And here he goes.
Make some noise for Dean Pate Megalodon. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com for Team Megalodon. Ray, I'm here in the stands with his family. They're cheering him on. Happy to see him do his thing.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Got a shot of his family there on the board. So while they're on the board, is it enough to get to the top spot? The score to beat, 7.650. And the score for Dean Pate, Team Megalodon, is 5.747. Not enough to get that top spot. Coming up next, it's Team El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb took this victory earlier today, earning some points for his team. El Toro Loco, it's Caleb DeLacy.
Put your horns up and make some noise for Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Now let's get your scores up. Get them in, get them up for Team El Toro Loco.
I like the horns up call there, Taylor.
Thank you.
Me, a UT man. I don't know if you're doing that because for Texas, but get your horns up is what they're saying out there. El Toro Loco scored a beat, 7.650, and the score for Caleb DeLacy is 6.147. The crowd today here in LA, tough on these riders. We saw some of our highest whip scores earlier. And so far, these have been some of the lowest, but we're trying to turn that around. Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson still looking for his first whip competition win of the season. Usually does a moto variation of this as well. You also have the turn ups and turn downs, but here he goes.
Los Angeles, put your hands together for Billy Wilson at Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. So go ahead and lock it in, folks. What did you think?
Billy Wilson with the moto variation of that whip. 7.650 score to beat, and the score for Billy Wilson is third place currently in the competition. But right now, let's take you to school. Team Classroom Crusher. It's Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy with the most FMX wins on the season so far. He did take the best whip competition win yesterday, trying to add more accolades to his long storied career and propel Team Classroom Crusher to the top.
Keep it going for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. Scores are open for Team Classroom Crusher. Hear a lot of commotion here in the Crypto.com arena. Did you guys like that or what?
Score to beat is 7.650, and the score for Greg Duffy is... You have a new leader, 8.523. Major points there for Team Classroom Crusher. Coming up next, Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. So the two veteran FMX riders going back-to-back, Greg Duffy and Jared LaRue. Jared has a few whip competitions under his belt this series. Does he do it again? Scoring is open. JudgesZone.com. Lock in those scores for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jared LaRue drives so aggressively. The way he turns that bike 180 degrees, turns it back, just impressive. The score to beat is at 8.523, and the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... You got a new leader, 8.660. You still have one rider remaining representing Team Gravedigger. It's Drew Slough. This has to be a big run right here for Drew. Tyler Meniga's counting on it in the back. He's been delivering. They said it's their night. Can Drew get a win?
Whoa, indeed. Come on, keep it going for Drew Slough, Gravedigger.
Drew Slough might have delivered on that one there. The turn down variation of that whip. You look at the front tire pointing down towards the bag. It turns it at the last second. Score to beat is 8.660. And the score for the young man is... They cannot be stopped. He gets the victory. David, I saw you with them on the screen. We got Tyler back there. How's he feeling?
Go. Oh, man, on top of the world. Well, let me ask him first. That is back-to-back-to-back. Team Gravedigger taking over L.A.
You know, you are calling into the top of the world right now because you know what? I've been out there doing an awesome job in the truck, and Drew's not letting me down one bit. That was his best whip of the season so far. Awesome job, dude. I can't wait to see what he pulls out in best trick. I'm stoked back here.
Let's check out the leaderboard to see where this all leaves the rest of the competitors right now. As we take a look right there at the overall leaderboard, Team Gravedigger on top. Only 5 points ahead of Classroom Crusher right now. Camden Murphy is sitting in second with Greg Duffy. Team El Toro Loco, 11-11 for Monster Mutt. Megalodon Thunder Royce right there in the 5th spot. Team Sparkle Smash 7th. JCB Diggertron in 8th. But here we go. LA, let's get into some best tricks.
And with that is time for the FMX Best Trick competition. Each competitor will get one attempt at their best trick. Now, there are hundreds of moves to choose from, so you fans will have the lovely responsibility of deciding which one is the best. You'll get 20 seconds to score at JudgesZone.com. But not before you make some noise if you're ready for the FMX Best Trick competition.
They sound ready to me, so let's go ahead and get your first competitor out here on the track. It's Team Classroom Crusher, Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy trying to earn some valuable points there for Classroom Crusher. I believe second overall in the point standings is that team. Greg Duffy. Let's see, he has to set the tone early. What you got, Greg?
Starting out strong. Come on, Los Angeles, put those hands together for Greg Duffy, Classroom Crusher. It's time to score, everybody. It is time to score at judgeszone.com.
So Taylor, I have the bird's eye view. From my view, it looked like he did a rock solid, but we had the super glue glued to the action replay. And it what? Is that in between a Superman and a rock solid? Score coming in for Greg Duffy is 8.654. Score to beat, but getting back to it, we got JCB Digatron, Ripper Ray Noriega. Ripper Ray Noriega, they call him Ripper Ray. He owns Ripper Ranch down in San Diego, California, training grounds for many FMX riders. So hitting you with a little fun fact out there. He's been riding for about 7 years as a pro FMX rider. Needs to deliver. Team JCB trying to crawl back into this competition. Ripper Ray.
We just got a backflip. Make some noise for Ripper Ray, JCB Digatron. Look at that. This is that extra flair you gotta keep in mind when you're scoring at judgeszone.com. So it's not just a backflip, Ray. We even got a bit of a corkscrew turn on there.
Yeah, a little bit of a corkscrew backflip twist in it. I don't know, you call it the cowboy variation. You just say giddy up, yeehaw on that thing. Let's see the score coming in for Ripper Ray Noriega is yeehaw, 9.268. Put him at the top in this competition. The boys are back. JCB Digatron making up some big ground right there. But getting into our next competitor, getting ready to hit this track. You just saw him take the best whip competition. Drew Slough, Gravedigger.
Put those hands together for Drew Slough, Gravedigger. Score now at judgeszone.com, everybody.
That is the Cardova. Now, the way he was bending, he was looking straight back. He doesn't know where he's going, but he knows where he's been. Just traveling through the air, looking behind him and bringing it down safely on the ramp. I wouldn't do it, but that's why I'm on the microphone and leave the riding up to them. Let's find out if that is enough to take out the top spot. You got Tyler Menninga. They've won every single competition so far today. No one has had a perfect event yet. Can Drew Slough do that? The score to beat, a 9.268. And the score for Team Gravedigger is... You won't have a perfect event, but they're currently in second at 8.705. Ripper Ray Noriega holding on to the top spot for Team JCB Digatron. Getting back into the action. Sparkle Smash. Billy Wilson, a former BMX rider, still trains people around the world in BMX. Made his way over to FMX a few years ago, and now has been competing around the world. So let's find out what he can do.
Nice one, Kayla with the glitter in the back. Make some noise for Billy Wilson, Sparkle Smash. Scores are open, everybody. Scores are open.
Team Sparkle Smash in the house. Billy Wilson delivered on that move. A variation with a flare on the backflip, sticking out that leg. This has been fun. They're making this fun, man. 9.268 is the score to beat, and the score for Team Sparkle Smash is not enough. 9.081 is good enough for second currently in the competition. Getting back to the action. Bring out the big dog, Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jared LaRue, call him Big Dog. He's been doing this for a long time, over 20 years as a professional FMX rider. And what is the first FMX riders for Monster Jam? Been over to 40 countries on 2 wheels. What does Big Dog got?
Never seen a puppy fly like that. Make some noise for Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Wow. He's back on the track. Let him hear you, LA. And then get your scores in at judgeszone.com. Ray, that was intense. He got so much air.
Can I pet that dog? That was pretty good right there from Jared LaRue, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, trying to take a score of 9.268. In the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.901. Good enough for third place currently in this competition. We talked about the rodeo earlier. It's time to bring out the bull. We got El Toro Loco, Caleb DeLacy. Caleb DeLacy coming all the way from New Zealand. Let's see what he has for us. Let's go.
Make some noise for Caleb DeLacy, El Toro Loco. Smooth and steady backflip. Got some great air on that, but hey, it's never about what I think. It's up to you, fans. Go to judgeszone.com and let us know.
Just a textbook backflip right there. Landing it nice and smooth, coming down, just showing you, hey, look at how I'm able to do this thing. Score coming up on the board for El Toro Loco. 7.651, good enough for 6th place in the competition. Now do me a favor for this next rider, because his family is in the house, his entire family. On the count of 3, make as much noise as you can for Dean Pate. 1, 2, 3. So with that, he has to deliver. He said he wanted to do something a little bit different, put on a show for y'all here. His family is in the house, so Dean Pate has a chance to make up some mega ground for Megalodon. Can he do that? Dean Pate, a few victories right here. Give me something, Dean. It's Megalodon.
He gave it to you, Ray. Make some noise for Dean Pate Megalodon. Turn those screams into scores, Los Angeles.
I like that. That's pretty good right there, Dean Pate. Team Megalodon trying to claw their way back up into this victory as well. Score to beat is a 9.268. Ripper Ray Noriega has been able to hold off 5 riders since he went. Can he hold off still? The score for Dean Pate, Team Megalodon is... Put him at the top! 9.320. He is the rider to beat, but we have 1 rider remaining. Give it up for Braden Anderson, Team Thunderoris. Still looking for his first FMX victory of the series. Has an extensive motorsport background as well. Drift cars, done it all. Well, let's find out how he is on 2 wheels. Let's go. Ooh.
You know, you guys did so good last time. I want to see if you can be even better. Let me hear you roar! For Braden Anderson, Thunderoris. Scores are open.
Oh, man, I thought my mic was off. I gave a, ooh. I didn't like that he was hanging on with just his feet. They call that a cliffhanger. Also one of my favorite movies from back in the day. Sylvester Stallone in that movie, Cliffhanger. He looked like that, but the score for Thunder Roars is 8.489, which means that your winner in the best trick competition, Dean Pate Megalodon, gets it done in his hometown state of California. The California boy reigns supreme on a Saturday night. But Los Angeles, you guys want to see some more? Taylor, let's give us some more.
All right, I'll give you a little more. Go ahead and take out those cameras. You're not gonna wanna miss this. It's something unique to Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. And you're getting ready to witness it right here in the Crypto.com arena. So on the count of 3, I need you to make some noise. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that was pretty sweet, but I want to see if they can do this, Taylor. I want to see if they will do 8 backflips. What do you think? Do you think we can do it?
I think they can, but they're gonna need the help of everyone in here in the arena. I want you to scream so loud that they hear us outside, down the whole of the LA Live Strip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
They just put on an event for you guys. Make some noise for the boys one more time. Your Monster Jam FMX superstars, Team Sparkle Smash, Billy Wilson, Team JCB Digatron, Ripper Ray Noriega, Team El Toro Loco, Kayla DeLacy, Team Thunder Roars, Braden Anderson, Team Classroom Crusher, Gregory Dufferson, Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jared LaRue, your best whip competition winner, Team Gravedigger Drew Slough, and the home state man from Paso Robles, California, your best trick competition win, Dean Pate, Team Megalodon.
Joining me on the pod, we have Drew Slough, joined by Tyler Menninga, taking the best whip competition, putting Team Gravedigger in a pretty good spot right now in the overall standings. What are your thoughts, man?
Man, I'm just pumped to come out and throw a whip that big. Like, it's kind of a weight off my chest. I saw Tyler doing so good out there earlier, and I was like, man, I got to bring it. So, yeah, let's go. Thank you guys so much for coming, and yeah, that was awesome. You guys are cheering so loud. This was amazing. Have a good night, LA.
Let's check in with Dean Pate, the California kid, taking his 7th best trick competition win. That puts you 3 above Greg Duffy. How do you make something so hard look so easy, Dean?
Man, honestly, lots of hard work and practice. I go home, I train a lot, I train with all these guys. Man, just lots of hard work and dedication. And honestly, another thing that pumps me up is the loud crowd energy. So Los Angeles, thank you for showing up and thank you for being loud!
Give it up one more time, LA. Dean Pate, Team Megalodon. Drew Slough, Team Gravedigger.
How does it play out on the board? Let's take a quick look right here. BKT overall event leaderboard. Team Gravedigger dominating this event so far, 28 points. They are 6 points ahead from Team Classroom Crusher, but they're still battling it out. Now, Team Megalodon is in 3rd with the help of Dean Pate, bumps him up the board, and Team Monster Mutt Dalmatian all the way, is at the 4th place spot. And the rest of the field breaking it down, tied for 5th, JCB and Sparkle Smash, and tied for 7th, Team El Toro Loco and Team Thunder Roars. We still have the pinnacle of the sport remaining, that is Monster Jam Freestyle. They have 15 seconds, or they must complete at least 15 seconds of their 75-second run to qualify for a score. If you have not been scoring tonight, we are counting on you to help crown our BKT overall event champion. You've heard it, it is judgeszone.com. Use of all Rams creativity, moves, wow factors, it's all going down. Coming up next, the pinnacle of the sport, freestyle.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam fans, I need you to make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And now, I need you to cast your scores for Monster Mutt Dalmatian at judgeszone.com. Remember, you got 20 seconds the moment those ribbon boards turn red, so let's lock it in.
Finish that run with the great donut. Score coming in for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.681. Carson Williams hanging out of that truck. 7.681 is the score to beat moving forward in this competition, but we have a ways to go. Coming up next, representing all the ladies in the competition, it's Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood, a fierce competitor, has many accolades in her long career, been competing since 2017. Looking to see a great run here from Kayla Blood. She had truck issues earlier today. So let's find out here. She's revved up, ready to go. Team Sparkle Smash on the track. Kayla Blood, she's off. Five seconds on the clock, and I think that'll do it for her run. She can refire if she'd like, but so close to the end, she says she's done. Confetti flying in the air. Kayla Blood makes an appearance here in LA. Kayla, great run right there. Let the people see it, Kayla. Take off the helmet. Blonde hair, don't care. A great job, fierce competitor, some donut spins, hitting all the obstacles, and there you have it, Kayla Blood. That'll end her night, but we still have 2 events tomorrow you can catch her at, as well as the rest of our competitors. Score to beat, a 7.681, and the score for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, is 7.751. She takes the lead with that run. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, bumps down to second currently, but we still have 6 competitors remaining in the competition. Gonna see if she can fire up real quick. It looked as she came down off of that Sky Wheelie. There might have been some damage, but they came out and take a look at it. That is our USHRA safety official. Those men in yellow around there keep us safe and keep us going. She does fire. Should be able to move off the track on her own. But coming out next is the dude from Liberty City, Texas. Thunder Roaris, Preston Collins. And I told you those guys in yellow are USHRA safety officials. Give them a big round of applause right there. They keep us safe and keep us moving. You see there's a piece there from the Monster Jam trucks. They're the ones that keep us operating smoothly out here. Clear the track. And there he is one more time. It's his moment to shine there. Tracking his 40 time on the track. Make some noise for that man. Doing a good job, buddy. Let's go ahead and get back to the action. Preston Collins, a fast rising star in the sport. It is Thunder Roaris. See a wheelie on the pod there from Thunder Roars. Preston Collins, still 10 seconds remaining. He tries to get into some donuts.
Keep it going for Preston Collins, Thunder Roars. Scores are open. Los Angeles scores are open. You know what to do. You know where to go.
Preston Collins trying to take out a score of 7.751. Sparkle Smash holds the lead. You see Braden Anderson on the screen cheering on his buddy. Preston Collins making an appearance as well. And the score coming up for Thunder Roars, that score is a 7.580. That is good enough for third place in this competition. Currently, Sparkle Smash able to hold on as you get ready for your next competitor. Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. Uh-oh, the truck shuts off at 61 seconds, but refires 61 seconds on the clock, and you see him back up there. Tyler's been on a roll today. So is Drew Slough, his Gravedigger teammate. He's back up and running. Let's keep it going. 40 seconds on the clock. He's lining it up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Oh my goodness. Hits a backflip, hits a turn. 30 seconds remain. His truck shuts off. He still has time to refire unless there was breakage. Scoring is open with 30 seconds, but give it up for Tyler Meninga. Gravedigger. Damage on that Morgan & Morgan backflip. I'm sure we'll get a replay here shortly to take a look at it, but Tyler Meninga makes some noise. He's had himself an event today as he makes his way out of the truck to say what's up to LA. In a city of stars, he's been shining so bright. Score to beat a 7.751, but left so much time on the clock. Even though it was a big move, the expert score might affect that. The score for Tyler Meninga Gravedigger is... Put him at the top. It doesn't matter how much time's on there. 9.079. As a descendant of the stars, it's only right that he becomes one. Check this out. Hits you with the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Almost turned into a disaster. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. That was close to seeing that trend going down. Was able to land it safely. Unfortunately, leaves 30 seconds on the clock, but kept it on his feet and smooth. The wheel goes back in on the camera shot. LA, you guys are rocking. Tyler Meninga's rocking. Putting him in the corner there to keep this going. We've been hearing you guys scream and shout this entire time, but if you guys want to see some more, let me hear you stomp your feet. Let me see if we can hear you guys. You stomp your feet real quick. There you go. I hear some of you out there. Well, right now we're going to take you back to school. Class is in session, and he's going to teach a thing or two. It's Camden Murphy. Classroom Crusher. Ten seconds on the clock remaining for Classroom Crusher. I think he's going for a bicycle into the sidewall.
What a finish, Monster Jam fans. Make some noise for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Score now at judgeszone.com. Everybody, what did you think of that run?
Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, he risked it right there at the end, going for that bicycle into a sidewall maneuver. Could have changed up his mind there, going from the Morgan & Morgan backflip, but he saw what happened with Tyler. Maybe he said, you know what, let me try to play it safe. Unfortunately, he spills over. Score to beat a 9.079, and the score for Classroom Crusher is 8.473, so still a solid score there for Camden Murphy. We still have more competitors remaining, but Taylor, the crowd has been great here in LA.
Yes, they have, so I'm gonna reward you with some more interactive fun. We've got Andres, we've got Mia. All right, it's time to play the Monster Jam St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Helmet Shuffle. All right, we're gonna put 3 helmets up on the video board and 1 trophy. Take a look. I need you 3 to keep your eye on the helmet holding that trophy. There it is, and they're off. You got it? Guess what? It's not done. Keep watching. Gotcha. All right. What's the helmet?
3, 2.
Yeah, we're gonna go with what she said. All right, let's lift those helmets. Ooh, that's all right. That's all right, Andres. Because Big Sister for the win! Helmet number 2. Great job, team. Great job. Hey, 1 out of 2, I'll take it. You're going home with a Monster Jam Showdown video game. Everybody make some noise if you're ready for more Monster Jam. Wait, bye.
Camden Murphy fires up. But coming out next, they worked on him back there to get him back in the competition. So please give a big welcome as he makes his return. Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Looking forward to this run here from Tristan. It's all going to be hard. He has the whole track to pull off whatever he wants. We haven't seen him since JCB Racing So let's see what the young man has in store for you fans here in Los Angeles. One combination there. That was all one combination move for Tristan England. Launching it. And a combination into the popper. Getting down to the 10-second mark. If he can get into another move, he can hold it as long as he wants. He might try for one more maneuver.
Keep it going, LA. For Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Scores are open. Looks like he's feeling good about that run, rightfully so. So it's up to you now to give him a score.
That was so much fun to watch there. You saw so many two-wheel skills moves in that freestyle run. Of course, he wasn't able to compete in that later, so he said, you know what? Let me do it right now. Score to beat is a 9.079. The score for Team JCB Digatron is... coming up just a bit short, 9.072. That's good enough for second place currently in this competition. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, just hangs on. I'm not even sure how close that was, but it seemed by just a few points if he got away with that one. There is 60 seconds on the clock, now down to 50. We're seeing if El Toro Loco is, seeing if El Toro Loco is able to fire down there. 45 seconds on the clock. If he's unable to do so, he will be eliminated from this competition. Devin Winfield from Las Vegas, Nevada does have a few competition victories so far this season. It has been in the top half of the competition board in the overall point standing, so this is a big run to keep him in contention here in the series. Down to 20 seconds. You have a shot back there. David, just real quick, any sign of Devin at all?
Right now, looking down the tunnel, we are 10 seconds left on the clock, and I don't see any sign. Maybe there could be a dramatic entrance in a second. We're down to 5, 3. That's going to do it for the 60-second clock.
Unfortunately, he is unable to compete, which means that your winner in Monster Jam Freestyle is... you guys know it, Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, hits you with the Morgan and Morgan backflip and secures the victory. And the overall, he takes the overall event victory as well on a career night here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Was able to pull off the win, trophy in hand. Drew Slough also took the best whip competition win. These boys showed out, David. What do you think?
Hollywood belongs to Gravedigger tonight, winning 3 out of the 4 competitions. Drew Slough, Tyler Menninga. Drew, let's start with you. This must be an incredible night for your Monster Jam career. What are your thoughts right now?
Yes, sir. I mean, this was honestly amazing. We honestly great teamwork. Couldn't have asked for a better teammate, honestly. And dude, thank you guys so much. You guys were cheering so loud, and it makes us go a whole lot bigger when we hear you guys yelling like that. So thank you guys. We couldn't do it without you. So good night, LA. Thank you guys.
The second overall this week, and Tyler, I'm gonna give this microphone and you tell the people what you think.
You know what, guys? This one's awesome. I love coming down here to Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles. I got some family in the house tonight. You know what? There's one reason why I come out and drive that truck the way I do, and it's not to hold these trophies. It's not to stand up here on this pod and do this interview. It's for you fans right there. You know why? You guys have been supporting this Gravedigger truck for over 40 years. Dennis Anderson created this legacy back in 1982, guys, and I am most proud to be driving that truck, representing this team. I love these trophies, but what matters most to me is you fans. You guys rock. Crypto, Los Angeles, you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Congratulations to Gravedigger walking away with a career night. Drew Slough and Tyler Menninga put on an event, but we still have 2 more events tomorrow. So if you'd like to come on back and watch even more Monster Jam, we'll be right here. We have a show going on at 1 p.m. and then one again at 7 p.m. So we'd love to see it once again. That'll do it for Monster Jam. For myself, I am Ray Varial. Those are my co-hosts, Taylor Olivia, David Mila. Be safe on your way home, and we'll see you next time. That was Monster Jam.